Yeah, xQc, I guess, signed a $100 million contract. Oh my god, dude, did you see it, dude? No way, that's cap, dude. No shot, man. xQc of streaming fame.
Let's give this one a try.
A carrot!
Apparently, he's signed a $70 million contract that's not exclusive to just Kick, where he can make up to $100 million with incentives, which I don't even know what that means, but...
Gamble, gamble, gamble! Please gamble responsibly.
This is kind of crazy, big news, because it's almost as much as professional athletes get paid, probably more than most superstar athletes get paid, which kind of brings up the question in my mind immediately of where's this money coming from? I still don't know how the companies that back Kick have so much gambling money that they can just be like, here's $100 million, which maybe leads me to the conclusion that there's more of a gambling problem than I thought. But good job, I guess, for xQc getting in the bag. There's a lot of other issues with Twitch in terms of just the revenue splits. I think that xQc himself, even if he did get 70-30, when you have such a large number, that is a significant amount of money. And I don't think that he's like wanting money necessarily. If you have to think of when you're rich, right? When you're like astronomically rich, at a certain point, it's like, okay, well, cool, like more money, just more digits in a bank account. What could I do that's maybe more meaningful and important to him? And yeah, $100 million would let you do something more creatively fulfilling, but that doesn't really seem like his brand.
It's just because there's a lot of stuff on the ground over there. Just stacking up, man.
Like at all. It seems like his brand is like almost comfort. Like, hey, I'm going to be streaming in this goblin den where it's just me and like some random stuff in the background, and we'll just play whatever on my computer, and I'm just gonna sound like nearly English speaking. But yeah, good for him, get the bag, and hopefully this makes Twitch and other streaming websites try to actually financially fund their creators more. And yeah, the ethical consumption of capitalism is always questionable. It's not like, wow, I'm streaming on Twitch, the benevolent website who only cares about orphans, and he gives all of its money back. Like that Twitch is pretty bad too. When I think about money that I would make when I stream on Twitch, where is that money going? You know, if it's being like if you view it as a tax, okay, here's all this money that Twitch has taken from me. What am I getting back in return? Am I getting something where I'm benefiting from a service? Is it like a tax where I look at the freeway outside my house that's constantly under construction and will never be improved, but at least I'm giving money to that? I have very bad discoverability, and maybe it's because I'm not super entertaining. Maybe I need to look hotter, stronger, more buff. Okay, I'll work on that. Work on these guns. When I look at the 5%, it's very tempting to try to go over to Kick and just do it if you're trying to go in for money. But that's not why I do it, because I have a full-time job. I'm not desiring to be an online content creator where I can get a bunch of weird people that show up at my house and try to light my car on fire. But this isn't really, I don't do it for money reasons. I do it to try to make a connection with people. What I'm trying to say is $100 million is insane, and also maybe I need to start gambling, because you know what they say, you can't end at a loss. Just keep going until you win. So Twitch star, besides $100 million deal, which is insane. That's crazy. That's mind-blowing because it's so much money, and I don't know if they have a, oh, here's a good comparison. Mr. Lango's deal about as large as the 2-year contract extension that's signed by the Los Angeles Lakers' LeBron James last year could shake up the economics of the online entertainment world. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. One of Twitch's most popular streamers said on Friday he was joining a rival streaming platform, Kick, and a significant blow to the Amazon-owned site, and a sign of increasingly strained relationship with content creators. I mean, I think it's mostly because they were going to give him $100 million. Felix Langell, a Canadian known online as xQc, is signing a 2-year, roughly $70 million contract with incentives that could push it up to $100 million. I don't know what that even means, but this is more than most professional athletes and megastars. Mr. Morrison said this is one of the highest deals in entertainment, period, which is true. That's insane, man. Mr. Langell, 27, chats with fans, hosts reality shows, and broadcasts himself playing video games. Hosts reality shows, I feel like this is just work that other people have done. Like the Ludwig person, like tried to get him to go in on stuff. And if he didn't get basically bullied by these people, he wouldn't make these shows. It's not like the xQc show is something that happens every Friday. Kick is allowing me to try and do things I haven't been able to do before. Mr. Langell said, I'm extremely excited to take this opportunity and maximize it into new creative and fresh ideas. What do you mean? What could you not do before? I mean, I guess I'll see. Allowing you to just make hundreds of millions of dollars, maybe? These concerns came to a head last fall when Twitch said it would take a bigger pay cut. Kick is a streaming platform backed by online gambling and sites and whatever, like EasyGo Gambling and Stake.com. It only takes 5% of streamers' earnings compared to 50%, which is insane. Mr. Langell will be expected to primarily produce content for Kick, but will not be locked into an exclusive contract and could pop up on YouTube or TikTok occasionally. He still plans to appear on Twitch, though nearly not as often as he did before. I do hope that this makes some kind of change in the streamer scene where people are taken more seriously for doing that. Maybe there's some more financial compensation for the actual individual people that are providing content to these largely billionaire-based companies. I even think Kink, the guy who runs it, is a billionaire. But more importantly than that, I think that the long-term viability of Kik is the most important part. And if it can actually create enough difference out there in the streamer ecosystem to make it better for the individuals who are basically throwing all this content out there and then getting paid nickels on the dollar for just about everything. So this is Chris, and I'll see you guys next time. If anyone ever offers me $110 million, I'm probably going to do just about anything because it's $110 million. Stop! Oh my god, dude, you're not even subscribed, man. Look at all these number of people who are not subscribed, dude. Oh my god, cringe, man. Subscribe. Subscribe and thumbs up the video, man. This is probably really offensive. I need to stop. Please, subscribe.